Actually, I'm going to open it up now, so any questions that you have or any things that you guys want to add in, just raise your hand and we'll get your question.
You got one right here.
We started to talk about redshirt, but then I think we never actually answered. Could we go back to that for a minute?
Do you want to repeat your
No, I think I heard. She asked if we could go back to the red shirt. And a red shirt, technically, a player has 5 years. The minute you enroll or start in classes as a full-time student, your 5-year clock starts. You have 5 years to compete 4 years of eligibility. There are certain things that you can, and again, it's all rules, but if in a given year, due to injury or other circumstances, you don't use one of those years, and you can't play in more than 50% of the games, and you can't play after a certain point in the season, it gets to be a little bit tricky, depending on, let's say you did have an injury that you couldn't compete for the rest of the season. Depending on when that injury occurred, you may be able to apply for a medical redshirt and get that year back. It is possible, it happens a lot in the football world, where a player comes in and doesn't compete their first year on a campus. That can be considered a red shirt. They still have 4 more years to complete those 4 years of eligibility. The key thing is that you've got 5 years to play for. So if you redshirted your freshman year just because you didn't play, like the football players do, if they then get hurt at some point later on in the process, they don't then get a medical redshirt as well and get that extra season of eligibility. Does that make sense? So it's a one-time thing where you've got 5 years to use your 4 years of eligibility. I explained that?